Good morning, Year 1. It's time for another week of learning and I have a brand new story to share with you. Take a moment to pause the video and have a go at reading the title. Excellent, this story is called Shark in the Dark. Now the author of this story is Nick Sherratt. Can you talk to your grown-up and remind them what an author is? Now Nick Sherratt in this story is also the illustrator, and the illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. Now before we start reading Shark in the Dark, I have some questions that I'm wondering about. I wonder if this really is a shark, or whether it could be something else. Now although this looks like a shark's fin, we can only see a small part of it, so it could actually be lots of other different things. Today we're going to be making some predictions and having a think about what else this could be. Pause the video and talk to your grown-ups about what other things this could be in our picture. I've spent some time looking at this picture and I think it might be the hat of a garden gnome, and his head is sitting just underneath where we can't see. I also have another idea about what this could be. I think it is the top of a rocket ready to fly into space. For today's activity, I want you to talk to a grown-up and predict what you think this might be if it wasn't a shark. I want you then to write your ideas down in sentences. I'm now going to show you what one idea might look like. So the first thing I need to do is I need to say my sentence out loud before I write it. So I'm going to think back to my story and decide what my prediction was. Now one of my predictions was I thought it was the hat of a gnome. The hat of a gnome. So I'm going to try and put that into my sentence now. We're going to use the sentence starter, I think it is. My sentence will be, I think it is the hat of a gnome. So I'm going to keep saying that sentence until I know that I can remember it. I think it is the hat of a gnome. Okay, so I'm ready to write. So the first word I want to write is I. Now I know that's at the start of my sentence and it's the word I on its own, which is always a capital letter. And that's a red word that we should remember. I. The next word is think. So I'm going to use my Fred fingers to help me with that. I think. Think. And I might use my sound chart to help me with some of those sounds. So the first sound is th, which I know is here on my sound chart. Ink. Again, I'm going to use my sound chart and find ink. I think. I think it, finger space, it is. So I'm going to remind myself of my sentence. I think it is the hat of a gnome. So the next word is the. That's a red word which we've learnt in our phonics and our spelling lessons. The. So hopefully that's something we can remember. I think it is the hat. I'm going to use my Fred fingers to help me. At. So I remember. Ah. And if I've forgotten a letter, I'm going to use my sound chart to help. T. The hat of, which is a red word. A, which we should remember, and gnome. Now you could use your Fred fingers to sound out n, o, m. But I know that's a tricky red word and I'm going to help you with that today. It actually has a silent g at the beginning which we don't say. So it's quite a tricky word, that. And of course, we're going to finish off with our full stop at the end of a sentence. Once I've written my sentence, I need to read it back to check it makes sense. I think it is the hat of unknown. Brilliant, that makes sense. I want you to have a go at writing your own sentences with the starter I think it is, remembering to think carefully about using the capital I at the beginning and your full stop at the end of the sentence. I can't wait to see what your predictions are about what this could be. If it wasn't a shark, what else could it be? Good luck with your sentences, and I can't wait to find out what you predict.